How's it going, Laser?
Yo, how does my mic sound? I'm using my earpods again.
Oh, they
Sounds
sound
like crap. I'll
horrible.
switch my earbuds.
Oh, they sound horrible, dude.
Do they?
No, they don't. They don't sound that bad. It's just like your other mic sounds better.
All right.
Whatever
I mean, the
you
thing
use.
is, only one of the earbuds works, and it cuts out a lot, so it's kind of a pain in the ass to use.
Oh.
Yeah, these are weird. They
Number
don't always
15,
pick up. They can't pick up.
Burger King
Or at
foot
least I haven't set
lettuce.
them up to.
The last thing you'd
more
want in
than
your
one
Burger King burger is someone's foot
thing at a
fungus,
time,
but
basically.
as
So
it
if I can
turns
hear, if
out,
I'm in
that
a
might
VC
be what
on
you
Discord,
get.
I can't
A
actually hear
4chaner
game
uploaded
sounds
a
or the
photo
YouTube video.
anonymously to
And
the
they also
site,
start to play things if I
showcasing
touch
his
them to,
feed
like,
in a
get them
plastic
back
bin
in
of
my ear.
lettuce
So if I
with the
touch the left one
statement,
to like
"This is the
reposition it
lettuce
back
you
in my
eat at
ear
Burger
better,
King."
it might just start playing a
Admittedly,
YouTube
he
video I
had
had open
shoes
in a
on,
random tab,
but
and
that's
you guys
even
would actually be able to
worse.
hear it, and I
The
wouldn't.
post went
So I
live
closed
at
all my YouTube
11:38
videos.
p.m. on July 16th, and a mere 20
So
minutes
I mean, I'll
later,
keep this.
the Burger
It
King in
doesn't sound too
question
bad,
was
but
alerted to the
doesn't
rogue
sound too bad. This doesn't
employee.
sound great.
At least, I hope he's rogue. How did it happen? Well, the BK
Or watching
employee
YouTube
had
before
to
the game.
remove the EXIF data from the uploaded photo,
Alright,
which
fuck it. I'll put the
suggested
regular
the
headphones
culprit was somewhere in Mayfield Heights, Ohio. This was at 11:47. 3 minutes later, at 11:50, the Burger King branch address was posted with wishes of happy unemployment. 5 minutes later, the news station was contacted by another 4chaner, and 3 minutes later, at 11:58, a link was posted, BK's Tell Us About Us online form. The foot photo, otherwise known as Exhibit A, was attached. Cleveland Scene magazine contacted the BK in question the next day. When questioned, the breakfast shift manager said, "Oh, I know who that is. He's getting fired. Mystery solved by 4chan.
Can you say something?
Now we can
Nope.
all go back to eating
Okay,
our
cool.
fast food in peace."
Did you? Where are the previews? Are you live?
Yeah, we're live. There were no previews. Watching YouTube videos is the previews right now, so.
Pretty good.
And that video was just a preview to this video right here.
Bomber Biff Teen. Burger Bing Butt Bettis. Bebasping Bu Bomber Burger Bing Burger Biz Bummon's Butt Bungus. But Baz Bit Burns Bout. Bet Bite Be Butt Boo Bet.
I like it.
Oh man, my sense of humor has devolved down to literally just somebody changing every single word of that previous video, the first letter, into a B and just saying it. And amen. When he said Burger Being Boot Bettis, I felt that.
Okay. I thought it was
love it.
I thought it was he was saying it like in like backwards. He was saying it like forwards. It was like not like a rewinded video, but like it sounded like he was just speaking backwards.
Nope.
His shirt was backwards.
Was it?
Bomber Biff Teen.
I believe.
Burger Bing Butt Bettis. Bebasping Bu Bomber Burger Bing Burger Biz Bummon's Butt Bungus. But Baz Bit Burns Bout. Bet Bite Be Butt Boo Bet.
Oh, I love it. Alright. Yeah, we could talk, these stats. I don't know
Okay.
if, anything interesting. Wait. They don't just have every player's stats on the page?
I mean, it's Tag Pro League. It has its issues.
Oh wait, I
go-
think I
you-
need to
you
go
have
to the
click it
A-team one.
from- You have well,
And then you
yeah,
can
I
see
think that's
everybody who's ever played on B team.
Yep.
Anyway.
so
Uh.
Luke Moo, solid. Victor, solid. Jace1, solid. Soj King, solid. It's the great analysis you look for on a Griff stream.
Solid. Wait, Vig has 45 caps. It's Pog. I
That's
think.
pretty sweet.
Oh, 365 returns from Luke Moo. 1 return for every day of the year.
It's pretty epic. I try to get a return a day.
But yeah, this is not the stats we care about. We gotta go to.
let's
the
just take a look
team
at the lineup
tab
real quick.
statistics, we're gonna look at who has the most prevent per hold against, and whoever has the most prevent per hold against is the team that wins. So I guess BOH, I don't know who that is, but that team wins.
That would be Bohemian Rhapsody or Bohemian Capsity or Bohemian Cap City, I guess it is.
I thought their thing was BCC, Bohemian Cap.
Are there any BCCs? I don't see any BCC team names on this, so looks like they're BOH in Tag Pro League.
Oh. All right, well, let's look at the Nips prevent per hold against versus the Cyclists. Nips having their highest players prevent per hold against is 0.73, which is pretty good if I do say so myself. My minors team's best prevent per hold against was like 0.52, so you love to see the B teamers be better than the minors players.
Yeah.
Cyclists. Oh, fancy man with the 0.74 prevent per hold against. That's scary. Some equally good prevent per hold against for the Cyclist defense. You look at the offense now. The offense, I really the offense stats when I really care about, especially if I'm like drafting people, is I like to see a good high grabs per minute and a low flaccid percent. So if you've got a high grabs per minute and a low flaccid percent, that means that you're getting out well. And that's getting out well is what puts a lot of pressure on the defense. So we'll see.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I mean, like you saw those stats from Bill, it almost, or Button, I guess he's known as. You know, he had a very low flaccid percentage, very high grab rate. That probably helps his defenders there on that team keep the flag in base quite a bit because the other team's offense is just kind of like, okay, I guess I gotta play OD unless they're undisciplined and just grab. But even still, it's probably a flaccid in that case.
And we see here Overkill only having 90 minutes, but he has one of the highest grabs per minute and a decent flaccid percent. If I'm looking at offenders, I love to see less than 30% flaccid percent. That's a good indicator to me. Naga also having actually really good grabs per minute and a really low flaccid percent. Is this dude an offender? Oh yeah, he has great caps per minute.
Yeah, I almost want to say he's been moved up to A team, but I could be wrong about that.
Let's see on the Nip side. Nip, J-Swan with second highest grabs per minute. And oh, not as good as flaccid percent from the other offenders on Cyclists. Our next player is Vic, not as grabby, but not as flaccidy. But you also have, who was that? Naga on the other team having more grabs and, you know, just as flaccid as Vic here, which I would arguably is Nip's best offender this season on B team.
Yeah, I mean, that's kind of impressive that they have such low flaccid rates and such high grab rates.
Yeah, not knowing anything about the standings and me looking at these stats, I would say it would be a pretty equal game. Like the prevent per hold against for both teams, pretty equal here. The grabs per minute versus their flaccid percent, also fairly equal between their top two players. Oh, thanks, Platypus. I appreciate the compliment. Looks like we do have the game link now.
Well, that was the scrim link, and it looks like they're taking it over. So might be just doing some OFMs before the other team shows up.
Okay, I'll put my trap music on while we wait. I have this like hour-long video to play in between. It might be pretty loud, so Yeah, no comms from either. That's preferably. Because it's too loud. Unless you want to talk about something else.
At this moment, not really. So I'll just wait for the game to start.
Yep. We've talked about stats. Here are the stats. Gasp and Nish can pretty much go fuck themselves because it's kind of bad indicator on how good you are. But yeah.
Yeah, I kind of feel like we need to move on from FU and your Gasp, and we just need to go FU and your Nish. I think that should be the next award.
FU and your shitty stat metrics. Yeah, we'll be back here soon, and the game should be starting soon. It's past time now.
And if she look good, she pay me in sex. Do it. Bounce that ass. It's the roundest. You the best. You deserve a crown, bitch. Right on the ass. Stop. Now make that motherfucker hammer sound like. Go stupid. So stupid. Dumb. Go. Do it.
Wobbly wobble, what wop, 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 wobbly wobble. Hey, look at Tell them pussy clean, I tell them pussy squeaky. Niggas give me brain, cause all of them niggas geeky. If he got a man tango, then I buy him a dashiki. And bust his pussy open in the islands of Waikiki. Wobble. Hey, look at I like shining, I like $1 million deals with my pen, bitch I'm stunning. I like those Balenciagas, the ones that look like socks. I like going to the Tula, I put rocks all in my watch. I like texts from my exes when they want a second chance. I like proving niggas wrong, I do what they say I can't. They call me Cardi, banging body, spicy mommy, hot tamale, hotter than a Somali bird, go, Barry. Hop off the stoop, jump in the coupe, get dip on top of the roof, flexing on bitches as hard as I can, eating halal, driving a lamb. So that bitch, I'm sorry though, got my coins like Mario. Yeah, they call me Cardi B, I run this shit like cardio. Run this shit like cardio.
at my dab. Look 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 at my dab. Get in there, get in there. 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 Get in there, get in there.
Everybody do the dance.
Look at my dab. Everybody saying dab. Trap niggas on the map. Trap niggas like the dab. Trap niggas in the bowl. Trap niggas on the stove. Trap niggas worldwide. Play with the power, no eyes. Yapping going in the dictionary. Bird singing just like Mary Mary. The bridge got wind like a tooth fairy. Pinky ring yellow canary. Just stand on the back and I run it like Barry. Nigga like Eddie and Eddie. You mad about your homeboy that's ready. Spray the chopper like I'm ready. Look at my dab. Got me feeling like I'm fab. Look at my dab. Spreading dab across the map. I'm dabbing when I walk up in the trap. I look at the pattern like, get in there. I play with the water, need swim well. Look at my dab. Get in there. Look at my dab. 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 Look at my dab.
You're right, it really does eat up the whole screen there.
And I had us muted. My bad. I guess HD's not gonna be out here commentating with us, simping over cores.
That's unfortunate. You would have thought this would be his moment to really just go hard on the cores. I told him I was buying some, and we could really just actually. I shouldn't even have to buy it, to be honest. The amount of free sponsorship they get from us, but whatever.
Facts.
J-Swan trying to get past people when pups are up, but not able to do so. A couple of tag pros. Let's see if they end up. Oh, Vic almost gets bumped into the flag by Soj. Overkill. Coming in with the tag, not able to get. Oh, Vic kind of stops, but that bomb gets him out, and it's a kiss. Overkill's probably gonna grab that tag is almost out.
Our co-captain of the season finally decided to show up here. Or is that not HD?
It's really hard to tell with him. For all we know, Luke Mo is HD.
Wait.
Nah, I'm just kidding. Let's see if Overkill can try to wrap around. He just boosts right into Soj King. Naga trying to get out. J-Spawn's got the boost. He boosts Luke Mo out of the way. Now Naga's got a free out basically here. Past 3. Victor's way off, so this is very dangerous. But Soj makes a juke over Overkill. Or under him, rather. But
Vic was
threat seems to
going hard
over.
for that pup.
Yeet.
But, you know, not good capping opportunities for any team right now. Just both flags being out on a rather defensive and, in my opinion, not very holdy map. Now with a chance. Just still trying to get past 2. Nothing too threatening right now, but Vic's gonna move past 1. It's a bomb to work with.
To do with this bomb. It's a nice little bump, but not much there. Jason gonna try and boost back the arena as they walk back, and gets kind of, you know, the apparition version of Hornswoggles, which is the boosts all suck and you just can't get forward with them.
True. Who decided to play this map in playoffs is the boosts here don't really do anything for you. But this is pretty good for Nip here. Jace one's spawning with the tag pro. It can clear out base now, but I don't know who that was, but they were caught in a hard, sticky situation, forcing the bomb into the gate.
Yeah, I think it was Vic. It's just unfortunate. Couldn't wait for, I don't know.
Oh, we've seen a few outs here, 4 minutes in, but no actual capping opportunities for either team.
A little attempted handoff there from the Cyclists. Nothing doing. Like you said, the flag's been out a little bit. I don't know if that's just like nerves because it's the first playoff game and the prevent isn't as strong, or something because they're filling each other out, but no caps, so defensive is still proven somewhat true so far. A round of pups. J-Swan, Victor not in good position for that tag pro. Looks like it's going to go to Rena.
Yep.
And Overkill's got to grab with the Juke Juice. And Soj hits the snipe. But he's got another chance with Naga. Victor lining up the boost. Wall Squirrel cutting him off. And that's going to be a cap. And Vic takes his second bomb right into the gate.
One tag pro is all.
Desperation plays. You just throw yourself at the tag pro.
Vic could hit that wall better. He might have had a chance out low. Reset on both sides here. I got it.
EJ's one's trying to use all the boosts here in base, and they still can't get a grab with it. Vic ends up getting a bump grab now.
At the very least, look at a handoff for Jason. He's got that bomb to work with. Wall score waiting on bot pup, and Jason's going to push it.
Cyclists remember to go for pups here.
Yeah, Vic, probably a good decision to go for pups, maybe, but they would have had 2v2 blocks and Jason with a boost. Now Overkill's going to get gated. Jason spikes himself with a boost. Victor
he hits
gets the bomb to work for him this time.
Alright, again. We're in a little snoozer situation. No pups coming up for another 20 or so seconds. Jason manages to produce a self-produced grab via rub. Now is coming in quick.
It could be past 2. The blocks are lining, or Luke Moo just did a 360 around Rena. There wasn't much there. I mean, probably should have tried to use the bomb or something. Jason going to try and push it past Naga. Straight line is there. I didn't think that was coming. Luke Moo loses the tag pro to Overkill. Vic is going to get one. So another tag pro split like the first round of pups. So he's going to use the bomb. Not able to work for him, but Overkill is not able to lead now that he's all the way back on regrab, basically.
And everybody on both sides are dying here. Soji, Jason nowhere near the return. Rena, Wall Squirrel looking more hopeful in their return, and
nice job by Nips there to both be playing it safe and lining themselves up. If the block from Vic. Again, this 2 OD right in front of the flag is going to prevent J-Swan from coming in. So good OD, it looks like, from Cyclists here.
Yeah, it's really hard to cap on this map with OD set up.
Oof, it was very close.
Yeah, that was.
2 flaccets on blue side. Well, red side, more like, from the blue players. Another one. Vic, hesitant to push it in, is now has 3 ahead. Pups are spawning, however. Gonna lose 1.
J-Swan's gonna get a free grab with that rolling. A couple people pushing back for him. He's got a chance to use a boost or a bomb and gets past a couple. See if Soj had to peel off, or Luke had to peel off the block, the 2v1 block, to get the bomb cleared out, but Vic gonna kiss. J-Swan gonna get a grab. He's got the boost. Luke Moo gets his gate, so now he's just gotta get the right angle on this, but he hits the non-45-45. Cyclist has left the group.
Was Rage quit?
Probably not.
I didn't think so, but sometimes you like to imagine.
Jace1 pushing it there is going to help his team get pups, but Soj gets rolled over by Wall Squirrel. Vic's got a rolling.
It's a grab with it,
Tough
but
to get a grab.
Wall Squirrel has the leverage from the wall off the defusal. Oh, a minute 30 seconds left to go.
Overkill makes the
might
juke. He's just got to beat
see-
Jace1 now. He's got the bomb to work with.
Oh,
it.
he could have had the straight in if he could line it up super quick, but that is hard to
He
do.
went for the creative angle, I guess. Naga gets a block from Rena.
Kiss wouldn't be bad here.
It looks like they looks like Overkill knew the Kiss was coming and went back to OD.
They have the bomb play. Oh.
Great try.
Oh, Luke Moo has to be safe here. He has a boost to work with. Now Luke Moo takes it backwards. While Scroll in no danger here. He's just holding. And now with the Tag Pro lead.
Vic walking too far back. I don't know why he's going that way. But Jace1 meets up with him. Eventually the Tag Pros kiss. Rena's in front of Jace1. Soja's in front of Wall Squirrel. And they both get the return. And it looks like the tags aren't going to... Yep, definitely not going to do much. So it goes right into overtime, which is always interesting.
It is a cheek clincher. Both teams failing to get a grab with the utilities they have in base now into overtime. Jace1 gets a grab, bombs right into the defense. Vic, I could see you singing early about pups. Naga has a ever so important Tag Pro. Jace1 smartly separates the Tag Pro from the FC now.
Yeah, he was...
Ends up saving that, really.
Yeah. There were two ways it could have gone. The Tag Pro could have just, Jace1 could have bombed the Tag Pro lead and the guy into the thing. So the Tag Pro said, screw it, I'm going to go get him, and Jace1 just bombed him way out of the way. Tracked down the flag carrier. But now, Overkill coming in.
If they get the return here, Jace1 will lead past 3.
Off the boost.
But Naga has a clutch OD.
Good OD. Vic not quite able to get past Overkill. He's going to go in for a grab. It's a decent grab. Maybe a handoff there. Alright. Another round of pups. So's going to grab. It's got to be safe-ish here. It allows Vic to go for pup and Overkill to get off pup. Jace1 gets a tag. And Victor gets a juke.
It's a pup
now they're walking it in.
Rena has a good chance to grab here, but
Vic's gonna track him down. He does not quite do it, and now they're kind of not trusting the contain.
Vic kind of on skates. Rena comes in clutch. Rena barely in there, like a homing missile. Gets the return to save their team the game.
Vic gets ahead. I was worried he was going to gate himself there. And now Nips have 3 ahead. He's going to see what Rena can do here. Maybe back wall action. Maybe try to bait a grab here from the Cyclists. Ooh, not able to get past the first one there. And now right into Soj King, but Soj King's dead. Vic going to try and put some moves on, but there's really nowhere for him to go here. And
Luke Boo's going to win top.
Pups.
2 roaming dings.
Luke gets the grab off. Overkill might just gate himself or something. Gets the kiss.
Oh, bad return from Luke Moo. Now the other team has the RB grab. And they still haven't defused him. Luke Moo staying alive. Oh, Jace1 gets the grab and the return with his .25. Back in a sticky situation. His team is on the other side of the map, fully to help him get out of base, but goes into the choke. Toj. Unable to boost past 1. And the
He's
choke
trying to
it
use
is
Vic
kind of hard
with
to
a
do.
shield. Doesn't push him. Pushes away from the pup, but I don't think the pup is spawning fast enough for him to really be disadvantaged there. Jace One looking to get a grab with his rolling, gets it diffused.
Oh, 2
Kills a
rollings.
teammate as a result.
The last pup round was a rolling as well. This has been a very snoozer game in terms of pups in this OT.
Yeah, I think whoever wins the next tag pro is probably going to get the cap. Nip's got a cap off of the tag pro earlier. But this map is like, it's so stale that you really need those pups to get them going, and so far they've been rolling. Unless
Naga now getting out past everybody.
Jace One's got to go huge.
Naga brings it in. Jace One tries the desperation bomb there at the end. It's not able to work for him. And Cyclists take game 1. 4 minutes of overtime.
All right.
Adarsh with the toxic chat. Adarsh, get out of here.
All right, we'll be going back to our trap music. Woohoo!
Smack it in the air. Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Legs moving side to side, smack it in the air. Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Legs moving side to side, smack it in the air. Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Legs moving side to side, smack it in the air. Legs moving side to side, smack it in the air. Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Legs moving side to side, smack it in the air. Legs moving side to side, smack it in the air. Shoulder sideways, smack it in the air. Clap, 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 like you don't care. Clap, 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 like you don't care. Clap, 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 like you don't care.
We are on to game 2. Oh, my jersey's finally loaded. Nice. Make this scoreboard as big as I can.
Jace One just sitting on that boost. Looking for something. Maybe waiting for somebody to come out. Gets that top corner and he gets it in.
Dude, Jace One has gotta be one of our best like aggro cappers. on Nip Station here. He just reads blocks pretty well. Vic, on the other hand, smart holder, so Naga gets a
Unfortunate
nice
spike there from Soj King. He was one of only 2 ahead and left whoever it was with just a 1v2 block and easy cap for Cyclists. Just one gonna move out.
Yep.
Gets the boost.
Still in
Still
18's
alive.
game.
Gotta be kissing here. Or just spiking himself.
Spiking, really. Oh, great kiss, though. Luku now with a chance, pass 2. Goes towards the bomb, forces the flaccid. He had it! He doesn't trust the blocks. It's just a little boat.
It's just a little boat, but I mean, if the return hadn't come there, the follow-up return would have been sad because that would have been an easy cap and a dank one at that, and it was regardless. So big difference between this map and the last map here is you get the score from last game already with less than 2 minutes into the game. Vic setting up that bomb, almost gets a nice grab, does not get out. Jay Swan got a bomb on temp D, and Naga's gonna be out. He's gonna boost it straight in. It's gonna be another cap. Around pups. And good position for Cyclists on both of them. They're gonna get both of them.
Big sweep, but
somebody named Bebo's gonna grab. Naga's gonna be out. Rena. I feel like they should have just subbed out wall score for somebody with 4 letters in their name.
Brew. Wall Squirrel with the longest name on the Cyclists.
That must have come in handy with what Jarvis's like team names if there was a Pictionary game or something like that. I guess that was just team names, not player names. Vic looping around, gonna use the boost off the wall. Too many people there. Just one. See
he's gonna go for it again.
He's gonna try and bait him into it again. He's got the bomb this time. Luku's gonna clear it out, and it's gonna work out. Very nice play by Luke Moo and Jace One. Vic's gonna get the pup. See if Jace One can get a handoff here, and he will.
Red FC getting no help from the Tag Pro, but FC also did kind of get separated from their lead. Quick returns all around. Their Nip's gonna get reset here. Or not. Rena's gonna be out past 2. Again, getting the kiss. And now good bomb by Soj. Very close game for Jardum game. Now everybody on red team on OD here. Vix could just be patient. Or, you know, waiting for pups like a good FC is. And they're gonna bully somebody off right pup. There's Tag Pro split now. Red team kind of in danger here. Oh, but the blue team cannot converge on the return, and now it's going to be a counter cap. Oh, maybe not a counter cap in the sense, but blue team
one
was
of those plays
in
where you're like everyone was like going for the return, and they just let him out, and you know the momentum swung quickly.
Yep.
With the homing missile OD. Double flaccid from Nips.
Lots of spikes on left
like
pup.
The position. Split rollings. Luke actually might get a grab. Naga. Well, he's going to be past 3, but Soj and Jace aren't there for Rena, who's hiding away in a corner.
Yep. Arena holding very smartly there to not push themselves in danger.
So it just stays at the bomb, but it ends up biting him. And wall score gonna bring one in. Debo gets tracked down by J Swan. Naga going in front of the grab. Trying to line up that boost. It's gonna get a grab out blue. Past the couple. Bebo reads it. Luke Moo uses the bomb. Coming out red. Got the team boost. He's waiting for everybody to just converge around the flag. He's gonna go back wall right now.
Tries to corner it. Everybody's in blue base now. Imagine it's tough capping situation. They're trying to kiss
Reed's
here.
Getting off for the pup. Vic's probably not gonna get it. It's gonna be tag to Arena, a juke juice to wall squirrel, and Vic's just got a hold, which he looks like he's in a good position to do because no one's chasing him.
This is one of those games where you feel like the cyclists are gonna make manipulation station regret ever ever picking cyclists here, because they have been keeping these games close and they've already won one game and they're leading in this one. And both teams just holding now. Just one with a nice push off anti. They can't get past the one person with the block. Holy shit, just one fucking going right aggro.
You can tell they wanted to grab there. But Naga's gonna now have rolling to bring it in. And if Jason gets tracked down, that's definitely trouble. But he does not yet. No one playing anti, understandably. Gonna walk it back. Gonna run around. Gonna get returned. Had the kiss earlier. Now Luke Moo's just gonna... Soldier's gonna get pushed into it. Luke Moo just adjusts his position at the last second, gets it. Wall score gonna be out blue, but that's the toughest place to go. Yeah, not able to turn around on that boost. With the team tiles helping J-Spawn track him down. Bebo gonna get trolled by that spawn of the boost. Vic gonna bring it into a wall, and now he's got another one of these 3v2. Will someone push out? Will they not? Is there a bomb gonna spawn? Pups are gonna spawn. He might just be holding for pups here, and that should help Jason get better position on wall squirrel here, because wall squirrel is gonna be afraid to leave it too far behind, but that bomb's gonna help.
It's wide open for Vic, and he misses it.
Luke, we're gonna be out blue. Keep Bebo's got the juke juice on OD. Gonna get a pull out here, but Soj gets him. And we're back to the spot. And Luke gets the back wall, brings it in.
I mean, Coors. It's Coors time.
Coors Light.
The sponsorship.
I know, HD. I'm glad you're here. It was sounding like we were just like being too serious. We were like, Jace one's out. Power-ups respawning. Now we have HD here.
How much money did we just lose?
What?
Thousands.
Oh, fucking shit. Do you think we could recover with like a Miller sponsorship? Maybe we can get a double sponsorship.
Yeah. I was thinking about going with hefty trash bags.
I like Slim Jims. Let's see if we can get Slim Jims.
Tag Pro spiked. Cyclists got a nice start here, though. As we head into the
gonna
final
get a roll.
Arena taking forever to get over there, though.
Going 3-0. Nip should maybe...
Oh, he got it! Vic did it! He hit the bat snipe. They have another chance. Never mind. Hi, Drankles.
Drinkles, are you back to play majors?
3, 2, 1.
And we're off into OT as long as the group leader has not fucked us over. They haven't. Two risky grabs right before power-ups from Nips, but I think they have time to still catch up and go over to the left one. Soj gets a tag pro. Vic solo D! Look at him go!
So should help on the left pup. They don't need it.
Get the rolling grab with the tag lead.
I follow now.
Oh my god!
Oh, he misses! It's a boot!
What a turn of events!
That was quite an overtime sequence there.
Nearly
Luke
gets
Moo just
spiked.
put the second crazy boat of the game. Holy crap!
Insane. That's the
Whoa,
core's cap of the
series.
game right there. The core's conundrum. Nearly spiking, nearly missing, nearly dying, nearly getting double tapped.
And let's throw it to the core's instant replay, Griff.
Oh, we do not have
Oh.
the production quality for
What
that. We need more money for that.
Yeah, Miller time. Miller, if you want to hit us up a little bit with some extra cash, we could maybe get you some instant replays. Or if you sub now to Griff's channel with your Twitch Prime subscription, that's $2.50 directly into Griff's pocket.
Well, not directly. I have to make
Directly-
$100 first before I could cash
Oh.
that money out.
Subscribe for 50 months, please, in advance.
A tier 3 sub is what we need.
Yeah, please get a tier 3 sub for Griff. Big simps. Oh wait, that's banned. That's a banned word.
Wait, is it?
Yeah.
No, it's not. Yalpa says it's banned. And Yalpa is the big time streamer, so I believe that.
Well, we're banned, folks. Never getting a sponsorship now. We're gonna have to stick with Coors Light. I've got one in hand. It's the champagne of beers. Grab one at your local corner store. Support a local business.
Are you actually drinking a Coors Light? Because I am.
I am, yeah. Cold like the Rockies.
Yeah, it's a solid beer. I'll give it that.
It's cheap. It's solid. It's delicious. It's like champagne.
Yeah. Coors Light. Bet you can't drink just one.
Yep. Coors Light. I don't always drink, but when I do, it's Coors.
Right, we're going back to the trap music, boys. Huh. No talking.
What? Why? What?
Just make it clap.
What's up? Got your girl saying what it do, foo-foo. Got your girl let me front door in the tutu. Yeah, she got that $1 million mouth, ooh. Spins and done on the beat. See me grabbing on my tootie. She told me smack her on the booty. She said I got too many hoes. Say I got too many shows. But she twerk, 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 but she twerk. What's up? 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 Twerk, 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 twerk.
Turn my fucking beat up. Turn my fucking beat up.
Turn my mic up too.
Turn my fucking beat up.
Remix.
Yeah, we can do anything. Walk in the
1738. Victor with a good luck spike off to start this half. I don't know about these jerseys for cyclists. They're a little dark. Like, I can't really see what's in it. Is it supposed to be like a bike wheel?
Yeah, I think it's supposed to be a bike wheel.
Okay. How are the red ones?
They're good. They're the hot
nice.
face.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you mean the red ones for the cyclists? I don't know.
Yeah.
Just one
Overkill,
almost
past
gets that
three.
off. He's gonna try and go for the thing, but it's not gonna work out. and
Yeah, I think
Overkill's
he
gonna bring
accidentally
it down.
clipped the wall there.
Yep. Probably.
You just went like very disgusted like HD.
Ugh. Ugh.
Overkill
Ugh.
also had a decent chance to be out, but
Ugh.
takes the bomb.
I
off
hate
center.
the team. Luke Moo kind of just gives up on that pub, but Soj has a tag pro. Vic's probably dead. They've got the chance at a good regrab, but I don't know if
Still
they're
gonna help.
going to take it.
Jason
Vic
gonna
should
grab
leave
out
anti here. Okay, there we go. We're taking it, and we're pretty safe. Vic's leaving
taking it.
anti. The return is
Return.
on the way, surely. Overkill can't be stopped with the juke juice, though. Jace one
Vic's
pushes
gonna
it in desperately
Go pick up the flag.
and die.
Soj gets the gate, and Tag Pro continues. Jason kills his teammate. Overkill using those portals. Luke Moo, Vic got him contained and prevent the regrab handoff thingy. Jason got that bomb out.
Oh. Power up's coming up.
Vic's going for mid. Didn't
Yeah,
see that guy
Jace
spiking
one
himself and gets out of
kinda
position.
not going
Overkill
for
gets
either
it.
pup.
Luke Moo's just gonna go, oh, or no, he's not, because he got diffused. Naga gonna boost right into the flag, doesn't use the portals, gets shut down. Overkill got the juke juice,
Did well with the last time.
but gets shut down as well. Another juke juice on defense for the cyclists, and they're not able to, or they're gonna be able to shut them down, and Vic not able to use that bomb.
Ooh, Naga slipping around Luke mid there. Still contained. Trying to get to a wrap or a bomb or something. Pup soon. Nips are going to grab right before them and fail to get out. J-Swan posted up on enemy pup. Soj going to mid. And 2 on their own. J-Swan actually gets the out during pups. Oh, can't quite get past more than 2. And Soj will lose mid. Vic, undefused rolling bomb. Slipping around that Euro. Still undefused. He's past 3. Has anti. I don't think this return's coming. Overkill can't be killed in the midfield tonight.
Vic narrowly escapes death.
Oh, Jace1 can't snipe. A pixel away.
This has just
Overkill.
been one big chase fest. So
And
should
it's
be
been a
pushing
weird,
off
the past, I
3.
don't know, like Luke Moo's not playing quite anti. He's just blocking the chaser. He might get this
Oh,
catch
that's
here.
anti, alright, baby.
That was, yeah, for
Works
sure.
for
But it was
me.
kind of a weird no man's land that he was in
Luke
beforehand.
is
Jace
swiping
one
around arena.
probably
Probably
if he
dead, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say if he could just like hold for like because it's sort of like a lot of solo grabs. I feel like from Nip offense this game.
Yeah, a
they'll
lot of
get nipped
grabs
up
right
here.
before power-ups. I don't think they've won the enemy pup once. Or gotten out during that time. They kind of grabbed before and not really like during. Tag Crow for Soj here. He's wanting to go O, but Nips run out instead. That Arena Tag Pro is also stuck on D. Luke had a
could have
chance to leave.
snuck through gate there. He
Had
did
a
have
chance to hit that
compromises.
boost as well past 2. Multiple chances to get past 2 here. We'll see if he finally does it. Holy, slips through!
Oh, he tries to do the split. The classic G-Swan split.
J-Swan gets his chaser to spike. Now he can kind of just take his time bringing it in, look for a spot. See if Naga pushes him out because he's got those boosts to work with. He can get by him. Overkill's going to
Honestly,
stick
if he
the
wants to
bomb.
wait long enough, just get some goddamn pups. He's going to die right before them instead.
Oh yeah, this is not the situation you wanted to push it in for.
But J-Swan will get a free grab here. And they're posted up for
better
pups.
position for that pup, but
they're going to get swept, actually.
Yeah. I was gonna say, no, they want a rolling bomb.
Yeah.
Got defused though. But they didn't even win that.
Nice boost from J-Swan
no.
there.
Who won the tag pro? I missed it again. Oh no. Who won the first tag pro?
Oh
You gotta
no.
get return, but the pups are out, so...
No.
You can just look at the EU.
True. No more Gamba. Happy 420, everybody. Overkill has a chance to cap here as Luke kind of stutters. Gets ahead eventually, but Soj gets the real solo there on OD. Naga flinging past 2, goes gate! Ooh, he nearly had it. J-Swan abandoning anti to get a grab of his own, but Vic can't hold that button for him, and Overkill is past a few. Can't stop before the gate. Power-ups are coming up.
It's in slightly better position this time to win a pup or 2. It looks like they're going to get
and Vic's past 2. 1 block in base. Can't get Overkill to do anything dumb, unfortunately. Just a kiss.
Hands off to a
does have it rolling. Duska's left the group. Captain of Manipulation Station here, not very pleased as his team goes up 1 cap in game 3. Oh my god, Victor.
Vic breaks the server for half a second.
Clips through. He's dancing around. He's headed top. Ooh, nearly gets above Rena.
J-Swan got the bomb, and he's going to be out. Naga skips the boost wisely, but J-Swan will probably get to it first. But Naga's still ahead, and it's got 3v2 to work with here.
We'll see if J-Swan holds this time for pups. Duska's rejoined the group. He's pleased with their 1 cap lead now. And he's pleased with J-Swan holding. But will Nips actually win power-ups out of this? He's going to threaten now, which gives them the chance to win
J-Swan walked
top.
back from mid, and it's going to be...
I think mid might be a little too late.
Okay,
Naga
so
gets
2
that rolling. But they do have the chance to cap here. Oh, Sanitin's coming in too hot. And Naga's actually past 3. Vic's... Oh, got the bomb.
Very nice. A bomb out from Vic there.
Safe.
If that was me holding the flag, I would have bombed straight into the defenders there, being like, I gotta do something. Sandy, I'm gonna be...
Sandy.
Back down.
Sandy gets sanitized. Oh, Vic has the top boost. He had the top boost. He could have capped. He's too slow. 3 OD catches up on him. Not aggro enough with that 2-on-2. Overkill. Oh, nearly past Victor and Soj. Perhaps coming up. Cyclists, once again, kind of better positioned here for pups. As they look to probably win 2. Although mid is quite late. They'll win 2. One's just a rolling, though. Some interesting grabs from Manipulation Station.
It's like J-Swan and Luke maybe not pushing it too hard because they don't want to hand off to a rolling.
Yeah, no hard set anti, but that rolling just diffuses itself. He's out, just above the spikes. Luke doesn't push up on Overkill, which gives him this right lane. He has these boosts to work with now. Get the return eventually.
Sanitins misses the grab with the bomb. And it's going to be a double reset here. Minute to go, 1 more round of pups.
Nips on opposite sides as they're used to, though. Lukeman possibly out. Oh, it doesn't hit the angle on that bomb right at all. It could have been
I think he
top,
could have just
possibly.
gone, yeah, the top gate, and
J-Swan
J-Swan
somehow winning that
narrowly
tag
gets
throw.
that, yeah.
Lukeman's
Vic playing
gotta
defense
go
with
here.
rolling. They're not too worried, I guess, about getting out of the cap here. They're just playing it safe. Not taking that rolling
Reasonable
on
enough.
Yeah, fair. Jason's going to end up
Roll grab
grabbing that. That
initially.
tag will probably be out soon anyway, and Luke was going to block for him, so he'll be past 2. He's going to bring it in.
J-Swan's
very
rushing
least-
it in. Maybe hold now.
Well, it gives Luke a clean handoff for free
That's
grab,
true.
but he's got to
Oh,
not
but
get
he's
soloed
getting
here.
chased down by Rena. Nearly gets soloed. 17 seconds to go.
J-Swan
Luke
gets
safe
the
with
button
that
for him.
gate. He's
Luke
past
was
4.
4.
Can he hit the boost? And he caps with 9 seconds to go. Pretty much cementing the Manipulation Station win here in game 3. That'll put them 2-1 in the series. Soj
And
King,
will we
excellent
see-
performance there.
Will we see Erect Chris in game 4?
One can only pray.
We can only pray. Taking a look at Power Up Luck. Manipulation Station scamming Cyclists, winning 4 tag pairs to 2, despite only getting 11 pups versus Cyclists 16. Nothing is as egregious as last night, though, when I believe Manipulation Station won about 42% tag pros out of all of their pups. Outlandish. Incrediballs also won 50% tag pros last night.
And
Their
got
playoff
swept.
game, but they lost. They did not get swept, no.
I heard they got swept.
No, it's 4-3.
Incrediballs?
That sounds right. Oh, maybe I'm thinking of LST, actually. I'm sorry, LST. Excuse me.
Yeah, Dick Bob says he got swept, so yeah. He says BAP is really good.
Bap.
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 Bop.
Bap and Nip facing off next week on the A team. Will Bap Bop Nip? Or will Nip Bop Bap? Maybe they'll bop Bap back and forth. No rotations for Manipulation Station tonight. They're keeping their main 4 in.
They're scared.
They're scared of themselves. Cyclists, on the other hand, I believe have had a little bit of rotation. Putting in their Euro Sanitins in last game.
Go in their HD and tell them to put in Erect Chris.
I would. In fact,
I'm gonna add him and tell him to show up and say, "Hey, can I play?"
All right, if this is gonna take a little longer, we're back to the trap music. Woo woo!
Yeah, we made it. You just talking. If they hate it, you know that what you say. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Enjoy the show. Yeah, we made it. They always talk.
Do you like bass in your motherfucking face? 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 Do you like bass in your do you like bass in your motherfucking face? Do you like bass drum? Motherfucking bass drum. Do you like bass drum? Bass drum and kick it.
lining up the block like a gold rush. The saying live fast and die young is what they told us. The way that they mold us, perfect way they showed us how to get money. Fuck bitches off this nose dust. Showed me how to burn the block down before it slows up. Before the window of opportunity closes up. I came, I saw, I conquered, I'm ball. Yeah, I came, I saw, I conquered, I'm ball. Yeah. Yo, he said get him, so I got him all. Yeah. And turn this bitch into a barrier. From the top floor, why would I stop for? Still hear the crowd cheers while I'm thinking encore. Flying on a Concorde, blitzing in the Tom Ford. Frames match the song title, flyer than a condor. Little niggas rhyme poor, poverty flows in you. How to beating holes in. I am who you're trying for? I think not. Pusher, stay hot. The coops got no roots forever. They stay dropped.
We're back.
We're back. We're waiting for the group to work. Chicago is very full, and bad things are happening. Laser's been eating some chips over break.
I have been. I've been eating, what is it? It's like Open Nature veggie chips. Potato, tomato, and spinach made with sea salt.
And
it's
you know
good
those...
because I can only eat like 10 before I get sick of them, so I put them down.
Oh, really? You don't like... I love those things, man. 10 of them, that's like 1 calorie. You know? But it's nice to have like salt in your mouth, and there's nothing better to wash it down with than a nice cold Coors Light.
You're playing Rush next?
We're playing Rush next. Have we not changed the map? That'd be pretty funny if we took like 20 minutes to get into the game and just played Trans 2020 again.
Oh, go in there and make sure.
Well, no, it's definitely Trans 2020, but I'm not going to say anything.
Is it?
Chaotic. Yeah.
What?
That would be great.
See it?
Because he's lunching for real. So if they go into Transilio and they actually get into the game, and they come back and they switch to the correct map, and it takes them an hour to get into a game. Oh, it's just beautiful. Oh, I love it. I love it.
Oh, they've launched Transilia. Oh, no. Oh, man. Let's hope they can get into another one. Nips leaving. Cyclist in on the board.
2,
Hoping to get some caps off here.
So Griff didn't show it, but they did launch in Transilia, and everybody's freaking out.
Everybody's freaking out.
Yep, there it is.
Cyclists
It's
are actually up
Transilio.
5 caps. End game, says Dusk. A little toxic.
Church Ferguson saying
Unless he's
KMS.
referring to
Victor
Avengers,
saying,
of
no,
course.
your life matters.
I know, somebody says KMS and then Dusk immediately says end game. Like, come on. Know the time and place, Dusk.
Did you know that Dusk is friends with a xenophobe?
It's disgusting.
Yeah, I agree.
And that xenophobe's name? Flaccid Trip. Be aware of him, people. He's out there. He's in your pubs. He's in your comp games. He's in your stream chat. Waiting.
Yeah, if you saw his montage on the subreddit today, you'll see you never know when he's out there because he's got 18 different names that he uses to smurf with.
Yeah, it's true. If I was to be xenophobic to anybody, you know who it would be? It'd be
Heterosexuals?
And heterosexuals. But
Sorry.
straight people don't exist.
All right, Jace one out here.
Nice scoreboard.
Thank you.
Oh, he's got the split. Oh, he nearly pushes it in. Naga pass 3, though. For a chance of his own, Victor's pushing out hard, and 1 slows him down. They got 3 OD set up. Lukman's going to force him high, away from the choke point. Soj gets out past 4. Can he get the solo? He gets it. Good job, Victor, and that's a cap for Soj King. Nips up 1-0 before pups even spawn. Power-ups are coming up now, though. Vic is going to kind of vaguely pressure, at least keep one ball busy.
Yep, and
Cyclists
Luke
actually have
gets
2
the free
OD.
tag pro bot. He probably wants to
sweet.
chase that and let Jace one.
Well, they are
And,
reset. Okay,
yeah,
they're going to switch
talking about
now.
that.
But Bebo does get that out before Luke can really catch up.
Goes
So
for
you
Kiss,
should probably
Jace
tell
one.
Luke where to go. in that
Fortunate to get a grab
situation.
out here. But Bebo,
Tracks him down with a spawn.
yeah.
Jace one, killing overkill. Helping out his defense from midfield. A lot of caps from defense tonight, it feels like, at least on the manipulation station side. Jace one. Grab back a base, uses that corner to get around Rena, but overkill is out as well. Lukumi traces him down. Vix pass 2. Boosts top. I like it. Shifts things up a little bit. Isn't going to use that blue boost though. Power-ups are up. He might wait for Luke. Actually, he's forcing it in. He's
Vixen on
around.
dead, and now Luke Moo's got that tag
Oh my
pro.
god, he lives.
If he can
Oh,
swing
but
around,
Rena.
Rena right on the tail. Vic uses
Pushing
that
off
boost.
anti-smartly.
Luke Moo's got to tag somebody.
So just got to get out of here and get that return. Jace1 has to push off Re. They have to get this return if they want to cap. Soj is not pushing it towards Jace1. Jace1 is not pushing towards Bevo.
Nothing Soj can do.
They do it, and they do it too late.
Oh,
Bevo nearly gets around Jace1.
Not sure if Jace1 got off enough. Oh, impression of it. It's going to be a free cap for overkill.
Poorly handled by Nips for sure.
Yeah.
Pushing off of Re at the wrong time, making the wrong grabs.
Probably just bad coaching, but...
Yeah, probably.
Can't blame the players here.
Not a very good coach for this team. He's been largely absent all season.
Overkill gets the out. He uses the wall, but Victor's got that
chance
boost
to catch up.
to get ahead at least. So 4 ahead
No
from
anti though.
Station.
Pups are coming up. Someone's got to cheat low here. Luke has the chance to get that tag, bro, but he doesn't go for it. And Overkill even has a rolling, which is diffused. Jace1 should probably pressure a little harder there on Overkill. Ooh, they're taking their time. And that,
yeah,
that's a separated
I thought
tag
it was
pro.
there for a little bit, but now I feel like they just
Might
gotta get a
still
grab
get
here.
Oh, some poor grabs in the end. I think Nips still could have kind of like pincered around.
Yeah, if they had grabbed sooner, because the tag pro had pushed out to kind of protect the flag carrier, and they hit 3 in base, and they were just like waiting for the bad thing to happen. and it caught up to him. Overkill
Yeah.
nearly gets out past Luke Moo, but Luke Moo
Pressure
gets
when
him
you
before he gets
can.
to the boost.
Cyclists
Jason
up
with the
2
block.
now, but Soj possibly past 2.
But 2v1 on
Naga
for the
has
OD
1 boost on
on
him.
Cyclists. Naga gonna miss that boost. Snipe. And Luke Moo gets
Nips, if they
juked by
get this reset,
Overkill.
they have a good chance. Oh man, Overkill juking around these defenders all night. Power-ups coming up. Nips
It
are
gets
positioned on
hunted
both of
down.
them.
I feel
Overkill
like
should pressure
Overkill
in
should
for
have
a
brought it
cap
in.
here. He
That's,
does! Oh, Soj! Kinda spoofs the offender there. Tricks him. It's a little
Spoofs him?
stutter step on the OD. Spoofs him! Or boof, you know. You ever boof your opponent? We'll see what they can do with the tag lead this time. It runs out, actually. And Vic has passed a few. No anti, though.
But
Evo,
good
not
position-ish.
quite out. Has that low boost to work with. They're going to set up anti now. Both sides.
They might. I mean, if they don't, if they do, rather, it's just going to turn chasey. I feel like
Who can push off of regrab better.
so
So J-Swan at this point should be able to push lane 2 or 3 if Soj communicates with him. But they're not going to do that. Power-ups come up. They want a tag pro and a juice. Capping opportunity here for manipulation station. So we just got to go to Vic, and J-Swan has to push off of regrab this time. He's not going to do it. They'll kiss, which is just good enough. As long as they can get the return this time. They get it. And nope. That boost may have messed things up. But they get the cap. Tied 2-2 with 4 minutes to go. Happy 420, everybody. Overkill. Past 2. Soj leaving anti to boost into his spike, and then somebody else spikes as well. It's 2v2. Luke Moo spikes. That's easy cap for Cyclists. All of Manipulation Station runs into his spike on OD. Power-ups coming up here. J-Swan's going to boost down for bottom. They've got 2v2 on both, but they lose 1. Again, poor coaching definitely showing itself here on Manipulation Station's side, as they just clearly don't know how to win pups. No one's told them how.
They do get the reset. Vic's got a juke to grab with, but there's 4 in base. Jason clears the way a little bit. Jukes are out, both on offense and defense. Jason should be out 1, but Overkill's right there, so Jason's going to bring it to the team boost and bring it all the way back into a spike. Vic got some space to work with here. Naga's in his midfield way. Vic just kind of flubs the decision making there. Jason tries to split, doesn't work. See if they can stop the solo action here.
Overkill has a grab. Gets contained and reset. Jason passed 2 right before power-up. He's passed 3. Oh, he hits the wall. He clips it. But this does give his team a chance to sweep pups, which they do.
Looks like Arena's lagging.
Combo. They're going to take this grab, I would hope. J-Swan's heading to anti despite the tag lead, but Soj gets the solo, so it's fine. And that is a cap manipulation station. They're tied up 3-3.
Soj with a decent chance here. That tag pro's still got a little life, but it's done now. Enough to get them only 3 there. He's got the team boost to work with.
Big boost block! Jason had the...
He doesn't boost into flag.
Yeah, Soj had the straight in there.
I think he was set up a little... he was set up on the other boost. Just didn't have time to react. He was planning to corner. J-Swan does the clout boost on Rush. Scares the defense. Rena definitely lagging a little bit there. Victor's passed quite a few. Oh! He doesn't want to cap. He's going to hold for pups despite being that close to flag. They'll sweep on juices. Rena still kind of lagging out possibly, making some weird movements around the map. Overkill can't get tracked down, even with 2 juke juices chasing. Still alive. Somebody tag this man, even kiss him, my god. They get it eventually, and Cyclists will do their first sub here as manipulation spikes themselves. Maybe they should get a sub.
Substitute captain, maybe.
True. Cyclists have their own substitute captain. Shout out to Turg Ferguson taking over for Cyclists today.
Now Overkill in a good position here. No boost really to get ahead for
Oh,
Station. Vic
Sandy
is there,
can't
but he
hit
might get
the
blocked
block.
out.
Oh my god,
Ooh.
Jason gets there just in time as Vic doesn't really hold his side on OD. He's past 2 though. He has a chance for his self and he boosts up top. Jason abandons defense. He's going for
But
pup.
allows
Vic's
team to get
gonna
pup, I
hold.
suppose.
Luke should leave Re here and go for bottom. Oh, we might still get it. Oh, Naga there to stop it. Jason has that juice. On regrab, he's going to make use of it. Past 1, past 2, past 3. Just past 2 again as Naga catches up with that juice. I think J-Swan maybe should have been a little more aggressive there, just to hope that the other OD messes up as
Vic
we already
can get it
passed
here
3.
if he... Naga still got that juke juice, though. That helps him out in the OD position. Jaceone's got to stay pretty safe here in case Bebo gets out, which they do.
Bebo
And
jukes
now
around
Jaceone's got
Victor
to
and Soj.
backtrack.
Disregard
10,
game, it's
15
compliment noise time. Alright, noise.
Noise. I love your voice. I love that you used to work at like a zip line place. That's pretty fucking cool.
What he did?
Yeah.
Shit.
3, 2.
Anyway.
Alright, we're headed straight into OT here.
Hella
Jason's
funny,
gonna
dude.
leave anti, but not go for a pup. He's just gonna kind of pressure his own FC. Luke Moo's headed towards that.
Overkill. Luke Moo, fortunate that Overkill went for the pup, really, because he can catch up with the juke juice. I would think. Oh, he can't!
4v3.
And it's a 2-2 game heading into game 5 on Pilot 7.
Why are you talking that way?
It's his streamer voice.
Oh, shit.
I think ND Pops kind of tell a good portion of the story there that half for sure.
Oh, my earbuds died again.
Blazer, compliment noise right now.
True.
Oh my god, he's not gonna do it.
Manipulation Station getting a little scammed on pups. They won 3 tag pairs out of 14. Cyclists won 2 out of 6. Nothing too egregious, of course, though, and Manipulation Station has benefited from luck thus far in the series.
What game is this? Heading into game 5 now?
Yep. Thicket.
It's 2-2.
It is 2-2.
Laser, where's a 2-2?
Snap. Synfix? Good prevent there from both sides last half. Manipulation Station crushing it on pups 14-6. But they couldn't do it in the end. We're 2-2.
Oh, they played Toronto that half.
Oh, did they? I wonder if the captains agreed to that or not.
I mean, I can imagine, but...
Surely.
Alright, we'll take a look back here at the scores, and yeah, what she was saying. Cyclists got blown out on pups, but you know, sort of equal ag pros in the game. Nips getting the more juke juices, although I don't think they made too great of use of those juke juices. Getting 7 pups, however. Our pup getter. Gaketree is going to talk with the team and tell them what they're doing wrong, hopefully telling J-Swan to get off regrab more for return for caps.
Yeah, I would hope so. That seems like something that would be beneficial for them. But it wasn't just this past game; it was earlier games in the series as well that he's done that. But that might just be like Collins and the team's part too, where they should just be saying, "Hey, Jason, just push off Reed for a second. I can't get this guy." So it just seems like an overall communication thing that they need to hammer home with that.
Indeed. Okay, now the group is actually broken.
I was muted, Rip. What an attempt from Victor.
What?
Oh my god, Griff, show the game.
Oh. I didn't know it started. I was stuck on like looking for game, and
Alright,
I
we'll blame
figured
Tagro, it's fine. Victor had a nice try to cap, but I think communication yet again worked against Manipulation Station as they just didn't know Victor was coming in straight on. We'll see what both teams do with this tag pro. Victor somehow sliding out. He's got to stay alive for quite a while though. Actually, Bebo is very off of flag. Sojkin chasing him into a corner. Again, J-Swan gotta push off here. You might as well. No one's gonna get this return without you. That forces Lukemu all the way off of anti. Overkill gets that free regrab, but Lukemu catches up. And Vic has over. Oh, but the blocks aren't held for quite long enough. I think Victor hit a wall, kind of bumps him.
Man, Luke was just staying ahead enough to get that return.
Got a nice grab left.
With the block.
Got one block.
Ooh.
Oh,
He
nice
tried
try
the
from
double
Victor.
block.
Yeah. J-Swan might hope for power-ups here.
We'll see. He's got that bomb. He's probably just gonna go buy some space
Has
low.
to hold at this point. He's gonna pressure, and that's gonna lead to a sweep.
Sweep. Lukeman doesn't get the solo on the guy there, but it works out. And another tag pro chance.
I want to see a grab here. I want to see a grab. Do it. He couldn't see the spawn, unfortunately.
Yeah, I feel like if Soj had pushed a little bit closer to the other side of the map, he could have gotten Lukeman out there.
Yo,
I think he wanted
thanks
to
for the raid,
like
Bald
do
Eagle.
one tag on O, one tag on D, but they were out in 5 seconds, and you might as well just use it.
Welcome, Bald Eagle fans, to Manipulation Station versus Cyclists. We're in game 5 right now. The series is tied 2-2.
J-Swan trying to bring it in. Doesn't have the turning ability there, which I mean makes sense because it was a tight as fuck turn. But Naga pushing it, but
grabbing. He's out low. Overkill has that boost on him. Oh, he gets the kiss before it. Power-ups coming up. No grabs here. Not yet, anyway. J-Swan's gonna threaten one. And then actually help mid. Oh, but he doesn't pay attention to Naga, who's just going to push up right after him.
Well, yeah, Soj also kind of just bailed on it. So, 2 tag posts for Cyclists, you mean? Yep. And they got it boost out. Soj is ahead. Overkill gets
the snipe.
lead in.
Got to stay safe.
Victor
manages around Bebo. Look at him go. He's still alive.
But that's, you know, every like half second counts there, and he was able to buy them like a second and a half there of hold that I didn't see coming. J-Swan's got the anti-re from Victor, but no return coming here. Soj and Lukemu just staying close to flag, worried about a return. Rena looking for a clever boost. Lukemu gets returned. Victor gets returned.
Grabs there from Victor.
Oh, but the bomb.
Soj passed.
Soj is not affected by it. Got the chance to sneak it around, but
power-ups coming up. Uh-oh. J-Swan pushes out aggressively into that choke point.
So let's see if Overkill tries to push it in while Nip is pretty much committed to pups here, but Victor is ready to get a grab out.
Nip's effectively sweep, getting the 2 pups that matter. We'll see what they can do.
Just gotta go back to the regrab here. You can't just have...
Soj just gotta grab. Somebody's gotta grab. There's no defenders end base in sight. Lukeman takes it.
Gotta get it. We passed 2, but there's not a good chance for Victor to keep it in as the 2. Oh, Vic gets the return.
Gets the solo, but Soj way off of flag. Doesn't know where Naga's going. He's going to try for the snipe. Miss it. We'll see if J-Swan pushes off. He does for the first time.
Now Bebo's... can't block everybody. But they do
nice block into flag there. Congratulations to Breezy for winning tonight. Former manipulations. Oh wait, actually, never mind. Awkward.
Oh
Power-up's
no.
coming up.
Look, we're gonna go
Luca's
for the
going
straight in.
Straight in. He nearly had a bomb block too.
was
Soj
there,
has
and
a
now
tag pro. Vic's got a juice, but Rena's charging in with the tag pro. Soj, I think, makes the right call and grabs.
Yeah. The tag were coming for me. He knew he had to make a decision.
Unfortunate that you have to waste it like that, but stops the cap. And he actually always spawns to get the cap for Victor.
Yeah, J-Spawn and Luke move both foregoing regrab there smartly and just turning, keying in on the return gets them that cap. Good coordination.
Very smart move from Soj too to get reset.
If he just kind of waste that boost, now he's pretty much going to get tracked down, but Vic's going to get a free handoff. 420 YOLO.
Happy 420, everybody. Victor's boosting up top. He wants the red boost. He's actually going to go under Naga, but the blocks are
got
too
to backtrack it here a little bit.
OD too strong.
Wait,
he could hold for pop.
He could go under.
Oh, he tries for it.
He nearly gets it, but now Naga's going to be out. J-Spawn can't get in front of Overkill. He's getting
J-Spawn might not even know where they are.
There.
Ooh, bomb straight into flag. Maybe
Up
desperate
spawning.
a little too early as
Naga brings
Naga
it in.
does the boost that Victor couldn't.
J-Spawn's got to get that tag pro, though. That's important. Let's see if he can help Lukemo get out here, but...
Rolling on flag for Bebo. Nips might work up to that right pub. Victor's actually going to snag it for himself. I think they could have gotten there. Lukemo gets returned. Danger for manipulation station, but they're actually going to catch up in time. We'll see what they do with this tag. They've got a few seconds left. They'll grab with it. Past 3. But I don't think this Bebo return is coming. The Nips have not been getting their solos, and they've not been pressuring contains off of regrab tonight. The Core's corner has not yet been hit on this map. No, we're waiting for it. Bebo bouncing over left.
Which one is the Core's corner?
You'll know when you see it.
Oh, I'm kind of confused on that too. Which one's the Core's corner?
You'll know when you see it. Oh, Lukemu delays for a second. I think Naga might have had that with that Lukemu stutter, but he gets the regrab to Victor, who's just safe enough. That does bring Nips off of the mid pup, though. They're going to lose a tag pro, win a juice, and that right one is very delayed. Looks like Nips aren't even aware that it's coming up that late. Overkill gets the juice at 42. Latest pup on the map. Tag pro grab, and Jace1's safe. Probably not a cow. Oh my god, he's bouncing around a little dangerously. He gets returned.
Looking like a crack at it out there, bouncing off the walls.
Soj gets returned. We all tighten our cheeks for a moment here.
Pretty good idea. They're all in front.
Bebo, I like the route. Wall. Not something you would expect. He hits the corner, just the corner, but...
Yeah, I was thinking back wall maybe, if he hit that little above the bomb back wall.
Power-up's coming out, except for that right one. Nips are posted up on mid, and they're headed over to left. Soj could have blocked Arena out there before, long before he actually made it to left. Jace1 has a lawnmower. Lukeman is fighting for right pup. Let's see what Nips do here. They should surely grab. They do. Overkill wins the right pup, but it's only rolling. Oh, what a kiss! Or what a return, rather, from Bebo. Jace1's going to just grab with this lawnmower, but head right past 2. He's got the 2v2 in base. He's going to hold. His tag pro's out. He might just wait for a second. They are up 1, and I mean, there's not been a lot of scoring this half, so maybe you just kind of chill for a moment.
Or do something dank.
Or do something dank. But maybe at least get one of them to chase you off here. He's actually going to pull Overkill off of Anti as well.
Oh, he corners himself now.
But he's wasting their time. And gives that regrab to Victor, who can now hold for pups if he stays alive for long enough. Oh, he's forcing it in. But Nips are positioned on mid-pup at least. Soj keeps fighting and losing for it. No one's on left pup. Oh, Soj wins a tag pro. Jace1 friends, just enough. Does get returned though. Naga past 2. Victor might die here. Oh, he's alive. Oh, this capital manipulation station. That might lock things up here in game 5, but there is still 1 more to go. And 30 seconds in this half. It's not impossible, but it's unlikely. We'll see if they can get the first one now. Jace1 nearly making a risky OD grab. Just avoids it. He'll grab this time, but he's safe for the moment. And we'll delay things for a little while. Overkill, I love the route. Doesn't quite get it. We see another grab and out from Manipulation Station. They're making the OD grabs, but they're making them smart. Just 12 seconds to go here. Jace1's going to throw some blocks for Victor, and they're going to burn this clock.
Vic
Victor
might
wants
try
to
for another
recap.
one.
I don't think he gets it. And that is a
Nice.
Game 5 victory for Manipulation Station. And at the end of that game, we'll go ahead and make some compliments towards Breezes. Give me one, Laser.
So Breezes, just a great guy.
Wow, how bland. Unlike Breezes, who's not bland at all. He's crisp. He's sexy. He's delicious. Just like a Coors Light. Thank you to our sponsors. Manipulation Station pup scamming a little bit there that half. They get 8 tag pros out of 14 pups. Cyclists win 5 out of 13. Nothing too terrible.
I owe Noise a compliment. Noise, you're great at like lots of stuff.
Also very bland.
Breezy, you are like a summer breeze flowing through my long, beautiful hair. And you warm my heart. You warm my skin. You warm my soul.
Man, and she's good at this.
I know, right? I'll have to get in on it.
Let me pull up some Shakespeare.
Breezes, you warm HC's cheeks. You know, on his face, you're making him blush.
Alright, here we go. Laser Pig, I see you've redeemed a compliment.
No, I redeemed it. I redeemed it for Will and Timmy. I don't need the compliment. I redeemed it for Will and Timmy.
Well, I mean, it does say Laser Pig redeemed, receive a compliment, not Will and Timmy. So
all right, I accept.
Shall I compare thee to a summer's day? Thou art more lovely, more temperate. Rough winds do shake the darling buds of May, and summer's lease hath all too short a date.
What is that, like Sonnet 19 or something like that?
I don't fucking know. Sometime too hot the eye of heaven shines, and often is his gold complexion dimmed.
18,
this
not
is
19.
Kind of gay. And every fair from the fair sometimes declines.
If you read like the over 100 sonnets that he wrote, they do get pretty gay sometimes.
Let's fucking go, my man. Gay icon, Shakespeare. Helen Keller just died.
Wait, what? Really?
The tag pro player killed, removed from group.
Oh
Scroll up there,
no!
look at that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. You know, Helen Keller was a racist.
Really?
Yeah, kind of weird. Wouldn't expect it. All right, we're launching Game 6.
Like the
Willow
player or
2,
the person?
or as I like to call it, Pillow 2, the person, the real life person, not the player. I would never disparage Helen Keller like that.
Oh, I thought you were saying that the actual Helen Keller was like blind and deaf. She was like super biased.
That is
against
what I'm
people.
saying. At least I've heard this. Here, let me do a quick Google. Was Helen Keller racist? Oh, maybe not. Maybe Troy's been lying to me. I don't know.
Oh
my
god!
God,
my
you're
God,
getting
my
your information
sources.
from Twitter.
I mean,
are you guys in game?
Nah, looking for a game.
Yeah, although maybe.
I'll go back to
It looks like we're leaving
Karen.
the group actually.
Oh yeah,
we're gonna get
it's
a new
empty.
one.
Yeah, I don't want to leave because if I have to join from group, it ruins the aesthetic.
Oh my god. Hi PK. PK, I would love to compliment you right now, but you have to spend 1,000 grift pucks to actually receive a compliment. So, unfortunately. We've got a new group. It's in your DMs, Laser.
Just thankful it's not another dick pic.
Alright. Pillow 2, starting imminently here. Nips, up 1 game. It is 3-2. They need 1 to win. They need to lose 2 to lose.
Oh. Noise in chat mentioning the core's fact of the game, HD, is a xenophobe.
I'm not a xenophobe. I would like to clarify. I have no xenophobic opinions. I know many people in this community do, but I deny these allegations. Oh no, I'm a xylophone. I am a xylophone, I will admit to that point. You got me there. And I do hate British people, but I don't really think that's like enough to flag me, you know?
And Canadians.
No, I love Canadians. Dusk, Frank, T Swift, Steve Potato.
Those are all lies.
What?
They're not actually Canadian.
Frodo Ballin's my favorite other Canadian. Alright, the group has been launched. We're considering servers. They've been rather full tonight. There's been a lot of Chicago games. We're hoping to get into one. One half actually had to be played on Toronto tonight, even though we're scheduled to be entirely on Chicago.
But this delay gives you a nice long time to crack open an ice cold Coors Light.
That's true. Quick word from our sponsors. Thank you, Coors Light, for giving us. What did we get for this?
We're actually losing millions.
We're paying for the sponsorship?
Yes.
Oh, that's. You think they'd at least like send us a free can of beer? We're in the game. We're in the game. We've launched. 2 seconds to go. I hope you're in, Griff.
Yep. I've got my aesthetic.
Change the thing.
What?
Change it.
Change what?
The scene. Change the scene.
The scene is changed.
What do you mean? No, it's not.
What?
Yes, it is.
Maybe my stream is just
Holy
hella
shit!
delayed.
You're about to make me
I'm
panic.
20 seconds behind. Oh my god. I'll refresh.
Give me the song, Molly.
1738.
What?
Yeah.
What song would you like?
J-Swan out. Can't get underneath the island.
Ooh, but that bomb out from Naga actually just gets returned.
Vic skips the boost.
Ooh, has over for a second. Naga catching up. Forces the return. 10 seconds still, pups here. Nobody really focused on bottom yet. J-Swan wants to grab. He's going to head bottom at the last moment. Probably win it. Oh, overkill actually. Pressuring too hard. J-Swan definitely had the advantage there. Could have pushed against overkill way sooner and won that pup. Looks like Rena coming in for a fast cap with a double tag pro lead. We'll see if they can get a second one off of this. Is one of them
I don't think so.
Oh.
I think Vic probably should have stayed at that bomb.
They've got a
there.
grab with it at least. No, it's diffused. J-Swan stuck in base. Especially with that third person spawning. Vic gets sent into spikes.
Kind of was doing. He was trying to block for J-Swan. They had to block early, but he just they didn't read it right.
Naga past 2, he's up top, has the straight in with that boost. Victor has to grab, Surge King pressuring, they get the kiss. Power-up's coming up and Overkill is out, so they can't even really go for pups here. J-Swan can go for a low at least. Oh, he doesn't. Just gives the rolling to Sandy, but gets the quick defuse. Oh, Jason going for a nasty snipe, but does not hit it. Victor does get a rolling grab. He's past 1, undefused.
Good block from
Boost
Soj.
top
Now
has
past
3.
3.
Sandy
He's gotta
doesn't
hit
pull
that
that
right.
button.
He does.
We're tied up 1-1.
Oof. Nice bomb from Reyna.
Jason's gonna bomb grab, but not really be out yet. Does not look like Cyclists are gonna do much in the way of grabbing here on 3OD. They're holding tight. Overkill out top. Overkill, a star player tonight on Cyclist, I think. He's been working the snip defense all night.
Do you know Overkill only played 90 minutes in the regular season?
Really?
Yeah, they were saving him for playoffs.
Wow.
Dude's been killing it.
Full force tonight. Vic gets a tag pro. We'll see what they can do with his lead, but Naga's going to take this juice grab, and no one's really anywhere close to stopping or returning him. They eventually get the contain. Oh, but they can't get the return. They drop the contain. Go for the snipe instead. They go for a snipe again. They miss. They're not getting this return. They're not working together.
I must have had it earlier when Lukemoo hit that boost up to the corner. Nice play by Lukemoo here.
Lukemoo's still alive. Shooting around Sandy and Reno. Gets chased down eventually.
You're gonna get pushed off of in front from Rena. Good kiss.
We are reset for the time being. With a little bit to go before power-ups. Maybe another bomb spawn or two. Overkill's gonna make an early grab, as will J-Swan. Neither quite out. J-Swan actually, nearly escapes top. So they're just gonna make one more grab and pull the Cyclist off of that bottom pup. Causing a split. Naga, though, gets a grab with that rolling. Maybe push it back a little too far. Hoping for a reset here, though, as J-Swan spawns with that juke. Can Vic juke one? He can't juke one. He can't get grab.
Waits for it to spawn.
Waits for it to spawn. It spawns for him. He gets the cap. My shitty D-brain could have never realized the play. J-Swan almost passed 2. Nice snipe from Naga. Soj has a bomb to work with. He's just gonna run in instead. Look at that. Might want to pull off though.
Nice attempt. I liked it.
Quick enough.
Corso left the group. Corso, did you guys know actually? This is the Rocky Mountain Coors Light fact of the night. Corso is actually named after Coors because he used to just like drink a lot of Coors, so he called himself Corso.
Let's go Coors. Juke juice grab for Sanny, the Euro player of the night.
The juke juice
might get one.
Blocking.
Oh, tries to cut underneath J-Swan with a straight line. Doesn't quite get it. Naga's got a free grab though. And a boost. He's got the straight in. Ooh. Victor boosts into him.
Good bomb from Overkill. A couple of boosts. J-Swan gets bullied off the boost.
And leave anti, which puts J-Swan onto it. We'll see how this 3OD does. Luke will push Overkill around the end of the choke point, but they still can't get this return on Overkill. Putting on work tonight for sure. Soj nearly bombs top. Surprised he didn't get it, honestly.
The boost block? The boost block's not there.
Nice bomb from Naga, but somehow he kind of ended up far left. I think he hit one of his own team balls. Power-ups are up. J-Swan's going to hold here. Be past 2 with the tag top. Oh, what a snipe from Naga. Naga hitting the snipes on this map right now. And Sandy's actually past all. Gets a cap while Nips just weren't even looking. Maybe some poor comms from Manipulation Station.
I didn't see what happened there, but you get the tag pro, you should be able to get an OD position. Especially if you don't have a grab yet. What's the tag pro doing?
J-Swan not trusting the final seconds on that tag pro. Will get returns. We'll see if Nips can get the reset. Overkill misses the flag. He would have been past 2.
I think it was a zoning miss.
A zoning miss.
The only way he was getting out is if he had grabbed the flag with just that like half a pixel. So he went for it. He was like, I'm out.
Luke missing the flag as well. Victor passed 2 though. It pulled them off. Vic's gonna hold. Give everyone a chance to position for pups, and they'll pressure in now, creating the one-on-one, and they get the sweep. He's got to pressure while there's this free regrab with rolling. Oh, he gets the kiss. Luke moves past 1, should be past 2. Oh, Soj can't get the solo on Naga, but there's a contain setup now. Oh my god, they still can't return him. He's past 4, and Luke might die here. Oh, he doesn't live for long enough. Nobody can return Naga. That leads to just, I mean, a cap for Cyclists. No excuse from Nips there, not being able to get a return with 3 people there.
Yeah, that was a big play. I mean,
yeah, excellent performance from Naga and Overkill, particularly tonight on Cyclists.
Now 3v2 blocks. Let's see if Naga can bring it around. It looks like he's got.
Oh, Jace1 shoves Soj into the OD position he needs to be in, and they get the return, keeping things tight. 2 pup rounds, Nips down 1. Jace1 abandoning that juice, and kind of takes just a poor grab off of it too. I mean, you might as well fight if you're not going to get a good grab during pup rounds. I think they had a chance too. I liked Jace1's positioning bot. He was very close to the spawn. So we have 2 juices on defense for each team here.
Just one look like he knows that bomb timer.
Vic could use it. Naga might be out there without low boosts. Ooh,
Not a great bomb from
by
Vic
the
there.
boost. And Vic is past 1. He's got that low boost free. It's a block from Soj. Doesn't work. We'll see 1 OD grab.
Handoff. Just gotta push it, I think.
We'll see another OD grab, but they don't get their turn quite in time. It's 2v2 now. Can Jace1 make something happen? Not yet. Power-ups are spawning. At this point, I think you gotta kind of peel and hope that you get a tag pro. Or rolling if no one's gonna stop on top. Oh, they lose the tag pro bottom. That might seal the deal here in game 6. Naga actually very far from Sanny. Nips got a grab here, even though they have the significant pup disadvantage.
I think you can
trying
wait.
to use that bomb.
In 20 seconds is plenty of time to cap. They don't have to grab up a juke juice, but they're out now. Now
Luke
Luke is out. Gate.
Marina, I think, has that. Yeah, the button.
Well,
no one's
still
near
time
it.
for Jace1. 20 seconds.
We see our first OD grab, but nobody's even trying to pressure Overkill, and Victor's actually going to push all the way back to regrab. I don't know if you do that when you have at least 1 return in base.
Yeah,
This just forces Overkill to hold. They're still not returning him. They get it? Oh my god! Split for a second there.
Yeah, they almost got something going on there, but I don't think that was very well played in the last 30 seconds or so by Nips. Vic going to regrab there with like under 20 seconds to go doesn't really make sense. May as well just contain with your defenders and
yeah,
try to give Jace1 a chance to bring one in. But it does set up a game 7.
We'll be heading to Cedar game 7. This is old Cedar, the Boomer version. I'll be right back.
Game 7, game 7, game 7!
Game 7.
This one's for the win.
How many overtimes have we had tonight? Was it just the first 2 games?
I think there's been 3 overtimes.
Close games either way. Like, I mean, 3-1 in game 3 and 3-1 in game 5. Those are your blowouts.
And they're going right into it.
So it's Vic, Luke, Jace1, Soj King again, Sanitans, Naga, Overkill, Rena again.
2, 1.
We did see another player, I think, from Cyclists rotate in, but I think Nip has gone with this lineup the whole way through. Naga got a grab. Jace1 gets ahead. Naga's got the team boost. Victor tracks him down with the neutral. Overkill gets past Luke Moo. That neutral or that team boost is spawning for him. Looks like a reset. Don't think Naga's gonna get out here. Vic's got to juke the team boost, and he kind of does. Oh, and a spike from the fourth blue player there, Sanitins. Vic lining up the team boost, looking for something. Overkill's going to push him. And guesses right as Vic goes low. Luke again with another nice like shutdown on those bump grabs. He's not letting them happen tonight too much. Pup spawning. Might be okay. Nice job by Vic to get that tag pro.
Hell yeah, Victor. Nips past a few. Luke should push off here. Oh my god. Oh, I don't think Jason's going to be avoid that last return there, yeah. Dodged the first few return attempts, though. Luke just passed one. No anti here from Cyclists. Just going to try and get under Overkill. Can't really quite do it. Sandy possibly out. No, Jace1 just catches up. Nips get the one return. Can they get a second one? They do. Vic should have it. First ball goes to Victor.
Jace1 passed two.
Jace1 boosting straight in. Couldn't really do anything else though. Had a lot of momentum. Power-ups are on their way. And it looks like a sweep probably for Cyclists.
Good capping
and a rolling on
opportunity.
flag. Yeah, especially
Cyclists
with his
here.
juice to chase. 2 juices to chase, but Victor can't get touched. Look at him go.
Yeah,
Overkill actually peeling off of that return. Vic still alive! Oh my god, avoids the return again. Maybe take the kiss at that point. I don't know. But he's just too happy with his jukes. And he's still juking.
Yeah, I gotta say, this has been a great hold for Vic.
Overkill's chance now. And he has a straight in. Jace1 loses that button. And so just not really ready for it.
Naga rubs off Griff, out past, or Griff, Vic.
I'm in this game, it is me.
It's true. Overkill, possibly out top with that bomb. Head mid-low. Ooh, doesn't clip the wall. But he's going to pause for pups as Victor wins a rolling. Naga's going to have a tag pro, but might work against him.
Jace1 needs to boost him. Oh, too early.
Oh, too early. Victor's got to live here. Lukemu's got to hit this snipe.
Oof.
Jace1 pressuring low, but Lukemu just doesn't know where Sandy's going. Again, maybe some communication issues from Manipulation Station. Possibly giving up another cat. Victor's there in time. Just has to juke around Rena.
I don't know what Sanitas was doing there. It looked like they lagged out almost. They took the widest
Hero King.
Stops, drops and pops. Soj King. Not gonna be able to get past Rena. Lukemu's gonna be able to hold that a little.
Positioning pushes at the last possible second. Gets the return. Power-ups are on their way.
I don't think his teammates saw what he did there, but he really had their back. It was quite a play.
Nips are going to take the pup sweep here, and Sandy's not going to get out either. Kind of just runs into Soj. Victor's alone with the tag pro, but Jace1 is on the way. He should be able to get a grab here. Overkill has that snipe, misses it on Jace1. Their pups are running out.
Right enough.
Oh, but Vic gets the 2 kills and forces Rena to grab. Should be a cap. There we go. 2-1, Manipulation Station. Plenty of time here though for Cyclists. 5 pup rounds to go. Naga, past 3. Soj forgetting that there's a wall there, but Lukemu catches up with a nice boost off of that gate wall.
Very nice boost.
He's been practicing his routes.
Knew exactly where he needed to be. Timed it up just perfectly. Halfway through.
Victor's swiping on this overkill contain. They get it eventually. Power-ups are on their way. Nobody's on mid.
Yeah, Jace1 could have just gone for mid.
Lukemu beats Sandy to their own pup, and they're going to get another tag pro lead. Past 1, past 2.
Looks like they're rushing it straight in here.
Overkill works around Lukemu's lead. Get a nice OB return. Naga juking past Lukemu, juking past Soj. Lukemu's still ahead.
Ooh, thanks for the sub,
Only one
Rezis.
defender here. I don't think
Appreciate
Victor's
it.
going to be able to do much as
Oh,
he possibly
it looks
lags
like he
out.
might be getting bedtimed. Oh
He's
no.
getting bedtimed. We're going to have to see a quick sub here from Manipulation Station. They have 2 players on standby. Xyz is going to join just in time.
Wow.
And it does not look like they're going to give up a cap from it, at least not yet. Xyz is kind of confused. I mean, he just joined. We'll give him some slack.
Yeah.
We'll see what he can do here in Victor's steed.
Thanks for the follow, 360 Broscope.
Spawning. Juke Juice each, and rolling diffused. Overkill. Kills his teammate to get his own out. But it's not actually out. Oh, unless he jukes! He splits the defense, but Jason is there to cover for them. Naga with the grab. He's dead. Victor Messi has joined back, but they might just keep Xy's end here. I don't know if you risk the hot sub. We shall see what they decide to do.
It's a tough one. You never know if he's on like a Wi-Fi hotspot or something too.
He very likely is on a hotspot right now. But he TPMs on hotspots all the time. So it's not like he's unused to the lag. Power-ups are spawning and Soj lets Overkill out. Xy's trying to boost around. Jason's got to get the grab. He misses the flag! Oh, that's a cap. Things are tied up.
This is Juke Juice sitting in mid space and Naga's gonna get it. Actually, he might not. He's spawning right next to the Juke Juice. Oh, very fortunate.
This is Cyclist's chance. Oh, but Overkill gets returned by Soj.
Pretty fortunate there for Soj to just spawn right one tile left.
By it, yeah.
It
didn't look like Naga was really going for it either.
Maybe. I don't think he was on his radar yet.
Flag, yeah.
Tie game.
Ooh, Jason killing Xyz there. Might have been out.
Naga not able to get an angle right into the flag. Still
Thanks
no
for the
grab
follow,
here.
Steve.
Overkill goes into the corner. Naga's gonna be out past 3.
Xyz has to push
all alone.
He's trying to get there. He can't get there in time.
down,
Naga hits the corner. That is a lead for Cyclists. Power-ups are on the way. Lukin's just past 1. We'll see if Xyz can distract Cyclists. But no, he can't. It's 2 juices so far. It's the Cyclist. Nip's own pup is yet to spawn.
Soj is aware. He's gonna grab it.
Juice. Xy's taking some time here to make his move. I think he wants those juices out of the way. And fair enough. Overkill though just gets the out. Been working this defense.
See how aggressive Jason gets here on getting off anti or getting off regrab.
I think you have to be. You're running out of chances.
Early.
They're gonna push for their turn now. Overkill just holding. Luca tracing back. Jason past 2. He's got that boost. He's past 3. He hits the straight in. Oh my god.
Soj almost throws it.
Naga past 2. Luca is safe though. Power-ups are spawning in mid and right. We'll see if Jason goes for either of them. He's not gonna go for mid. Or he's just gonna go very late. Soj gets rolling diffused. Oh, and a tag pro for Rena. This is scary for Manipulation Station. Especially as Luca gets returned. But Xy's past 3. Oh, Soj doesn't sack into Rena. And Jason can't get the solo.
Gets him a perfect chance to get out.
Xy's still alive. Just threatening Sandy with a good time.
He's bringing it a little too far back in base. As long as he doesn't die too close here, he's actually might get it out.
Past 3, no anti-setup because of the tag pro though.
But
Rena just worked around Soj King there. Somehow misses Jason. Jason has the straight end, but there's that bomb threatening. Xyz can't get the immediate solo. Overkill possibly past 2 with that top boost. Xyz doesn't let him out. Look at Xyz.
Stays ahead. And now Lukemoon's gonna try and get a cap here.
We're headed into OT though. Power-ups are spawning. Sandy's gonna make an OT grab, get returned. That's another return.
2 flashes.
He just has to beat 1. He just has to beat 1. He can't do it.
Nice play by Rena.
He doesn't try to juke around at all. Soj King wins this juice. And there's tag pro up mid, which Cyclists are gonna pick up.
He definitely pushed it there, but I think Rena did a nice job of positioning themselves. The tough play. Well, he's got the juke just to work with a bomb.
Soj
and Luke was ahead.
He's alive. You gotta leave anti here though.
I'd go for the
Maybe want
kiss
to
on
pressure for the
Doge.
kiss as well.
Especially if Jason was back, but it looks like that's out.
His team kind of running into him there. Oh, what a bomb with the kiss. Jason hopefully got to stay alive here though. If you're a Nip fan, which of course we all are.
Jason kills one. Luke could solo here.
Can he get the solo? Jason has the bomb straight in. Overkill gets back in time. Ooh, Naga's out top, past 2. Soj King kind of there.
Is there, but 3 blockers.
Ooh, Naga nearly has that end. He's got the
top
right
bomb.
side. They get there in time. They don't have anti setup. Jason might spawn in time to stop the overkill grab. He's ahead, but overkill is past 1. Freshly out past 2 now. Lukemoo gotta stay alive. Soj thinking about the kiss. Ooh, nearly gets returned by Sani. Axie's fighting 2v1. He's gonna lose that tag pro.
This is Game 7 OT, so whoever caps next wins the series.
This is for all the marbles. Naga's got that tag lead.
Tag's gonna be out in a couple seconds.
They make the grab. Can Jason stay alive for long if he can? That is a half for Cyclists.
Cyclists with the upset. Let's go.
That is a seed 8, I believe, or seed 7 possibly, beating
7
seed 1.
Yeah.
And that ends Manipulation Station's run for playoffs on B team.
It was a great game all around by, really both teams. There wasn't much rotation, but every single game was just really, really close. As you saw, at least 3 overtimes in that series. So congrats to the Cyclists. Congrats to Turd Ferguson wrangling in Zeus's crew there and getting them into the Foci 4.
Big props to Turd Ferguson for sure. All right, we'll maybe tune in to the GGs. Hey, Griff.
Okay.
We'll head to the Cyclist channel.
All right.
Because you didn't put me in.
Wait.
You know why they lost, right? It's because fucking Cora.
It's what's it said Pog and no, it's because he said Pog in the group chat. Obviously, that gave me the motivation.
No, who was supposed to be his?
Big Missy. Let's go find.
All right, let me give me a little thanks to Steve Potato for the Twitch Prime sub. Appreciate it, dude.
GG's.
GG's,
y'all.
Good game.
Good game.
Sorry, I had to put the Pog in the group chat. Whoever put Pog after they beat us in that overtime or whatever, just had to hit him with it.
Incident.
But
had to hit him with the Pog.
Had to hit him with it. Good games though. Those. Yeah. Do it. I'm sick of tag. I can't do any more tag pro after tonight. This was too much. This was too much, dude. That was the closest. Like,
better than the Super Bowl.
I can't.
Oh my god!
I feel than the Super Bowl.
Like, I feel so bad for Vic. He played so well just to get lagged out at the end there. That's so horrible. He had such a good season. Tough way to end it. But you guys all played amazing.
Yeah,
like,
that was like the most fun I've ever had.
I love you, Cora.
That was insane. Jesus, I need to go take like a cold shower.
I need post my depression.
Sweaty.
Yeah, I'm actually so sweaty. I need a shower.
All right, GG's, y'all. Good luck for the rest of the playoffs.
Thank you.
GG's.
All right, let's head back.
All right, and that was the victory speech or what have you from Cyclists. They will be moving on to the Foci 4. Congrats, dudes. And most of all, thank you, all my viewers, for watching.